Now we'll take a look at putting it all together, simplifying algebraic expressions, combining like terms, and distributive property. So we'll take a look at 4 examples of how to do this. So our first example, we have 2 distributive properties here, 6 times 3x plus 4 plus 5 times 2x minus 4. So if we take a look at this, the first thing we should do is deal with our parentheses, do the distributive property. So we'll do 6 times 3x, 6 times 4, and we'll also be doing 5 times 2x and 5 times negative 4. So if we look at the first one, we'll have 6 times 3x plus 6 times 4 plus 5 times 2x and 5 times negative 4. So if we do all this multiplication, we get 18x plus 6 times 4 is 24 plus 5 times 2, 10x, and 5 times negative 4, we get minus 20. Now, we've done all the distributive properties, we have no more parentheses, but we do have like terms that we want to combine. 18x and 10x are like terms. 18 plus 10 gives us 28x. And 24 minus 20 are also like terms. So if we do those two, 24 minus 20, that is positive 4, so plus 4. So our final answer, we don't have anything else to simplify, is 28x plus 4. Let's look at another example, but this time we'll have a little more negatives in them, because those can always cause some troubles. So again, we have 2 things here, 2 distributive properties. We have negative 2 times 4x minus 1 and 5 times negative x plus 3. So if we write this out, we have negative 2 times 4x plus negative 2 times negative 1. Remember, negative because of the signs that are out front to the left of them. And we have the other one, 5 times negative x and 5 times 3. So plus 5 times 3. So if we do all of this multiplication, we get negative 2 times 4, that's negative 8x. Negative 2 times negative 1, remember negative times a negative is a positive, so it's 2 times 1 is 2. 5 times negative x, remember positive times a negative is negative, so instead of writing the negative here, we'll write minus 5x. And 5 times 3 is 15. No more parentheses. Again, we'll do distributive property. Or not distributive property, combining like terms. Negative 8x minus 5x. Negative 8 minus 5 is negative 13. So negative 13x. 2 plus 15, both positive signs. 2 plus 15 is 17. So we get plus 17. Looking, we have no like terms to combine. We have no parentheses. So we have our final answer. Now let's look at one that has not just numbers, but x's and y's. So similar look to the other 2 problems, but now we have y's in the problems. So we have 4 times negative 3x, 4 times 2y, and notice here we have minus 6 times x minus y. We have to look at that as a whole. This is negative 6 times x and negative 6 times negative y. always make sure to look at that sign to the left of the number or the variable. So we get 4 times negative 3x, 4 times 2y. And here we have negative 6 times x and negative 6, so plus negative 6 times negative y. Almost forgot the negative there. Now we can multiply everything. 4 times negative 3, that's negative 12, so negative 12x, plus 4 times 2y, 4 times 2 is 8, so we get 8y. Here we have negative 6 times x, so we have minus 6x. And here, negative 6 times negative y, again, negative times negative, positive, plus 6y. And now we have no parentheses, combine our like terms. Negative 12 minus 6x, negative 18x, 8y plus 6y, make 14, so we have 14y. And from here, no parentheses, x and y, so no like terms. This is our final answer. Now we'll look at one more that doesn't just have distributive properties all to start with, but has some distributive and some not, and the distributive property is bigger than we've done before. So the whole thing we have is 6 minus 5 times x plus y minus 2 plus 3x minus y. So like before, we do want to start with our distributive property. Notice we have negative 5 because of the minus sign, but now it's times x plus y minus 2. There's 3 things inside, and that means we're going to distribute to all 3 things. So we'll rewrite the other parts. We have 6. Then we have plus negative 5 times x plus negative 5 times y plus negative 5 times negative 2. So we did that distributive property to each one. And at the end we have plus 3x minus y. So we can multiply all of those things. Negative 5x, is minus 5x. Negative 5 times y makes minus 5y. Negative 5 times negative 2 makes positive 10. And we still have our plus 3x minus y at the end. Now we can combine like terms, and we have 3 different types. We have numbers, 6 and 10, x's, negative 5x and 3x, and we have y's, negative 5y and negative y. So we'll start with our numbers. 6 plus 10, those make 16. Negative 5x plus 3x, negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. So if we combine those, we get minus 2x. And our y's, negative 5y minus y, or minus 1y, that makes minus 6y. Now our final answer, 16 minus 2x minus 6y. There are no parentheses, there are no like terms left to combine. This is our final answer. So always we can see with these type of problems, we look for distributive properties to work with, and then once we've done all our distributing, we look at combining like terms and getting our final answer. So now you have all the tools you need to be able to simplify these types of expressions. Try the practice, and then when you're ready, go on to the test for this topic.